Good morning, my neighbors. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Winging It Reacts. Jack, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Looking at my phone getting flooded with all these notifications for this direct.
Yep, and I'm finna cut my phone off and flip it over. All right. So, Shadow is here, but he'll be joining us in a minute if he ain't uh otherwise occupied. But
Mhm.
we got about 15, well, now probably about 13 minutes before it starts. As you can see, we already got it queued up for you and everything.
Right.
And we just wanted to wax poetic about stuff we know that's not gonna happen. So, Master Chief in Smash.
You know what? Just to be that guy, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just to be that guy, Microsoft give him a little love. Then we
Yeah.
got what the Halo Infinite. Didn't they date that already? It's like in
In
December or November.
November, I want to say November. I can't remember. I know they dated it though, because people got mad because the rest of the other playable features are coming out like January, and then there's
Right.
another one in March or April or something like that. But
So it's December 8th.
yeah,
Okay.
December 8th. So yeah,
So yeah, but honestly, can we be honest for a second? The way that they were setting this up, we knew this was going to happen.
oh
Even
yeah,
when
yeah,
it initially was supposed to come out last year, they said, "Oh, we were talking about releasing it in pieces." They were
yeah.
going to always do that. If I'm telling you that I plan to have my game last for either a couple years, over a couple of generations, what you think I'm gonna do?
Yeah, and I think they learned a lesson from that whole Halo 5
Mm-hmm.
issue with the war zones not working
Right.
properly. Legendary being so ridiculous to the point that it didn't even feel like legendary.
Right.
So yeah, I can see that. That's why I think it would be the perfect time for them to just do it, and then just I thought, but knowing Sakurai, it's probably gonna be a troll move on his part.
Oh
He's
yeah,
probably gonna troll.
trying to make it look like Halo and then throw
Yeah,
something. I don't know who it would be though.
yeah,
But yeah, I'll definitely bite on the Master Chief thing because he I don't know, like I feel like if you're really saying this is the last one and you're for sure this is the last one,
well, from
is
him anyway.
right? Is there a iconic Nintendo character that's not in the game?
Not really.
Huh?
Not that I could think of. No.
Yeah, because that was how I would cap it off.
I mean, the only other person is that Chozo Warrior we seen in Metroid Dread, and I'm like,
Right, but not too many people would
yeah,
know.
not too many people know that.
Yeah.
So, I
Huh.
mean,
I don't know.
I really, you got me there. So, I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to just the fact that I don't know.
Right. I like that.
So
Yeah.
I like that. I like the fact that I don't know, and that's cool. I just want to see what troll work he's doing this time, because everybody remembers that we thought we would get another Mario. We thought Kirby was in Mario Kart when he
Mm-hmm.
did the whole Rosalina
Yep.
reveal. You're like, what the
Which doesn't make sense. Like
sense?
Kirby
Yeah.
should be there, but that's
Yeah,
a whole
but
nother
that's a whole
thing.
nother story. Yeah, but so
Right.
I'm just waiting to see how he trolls everybody this time.
Yeah, me too. So
I'm
now
just waiting.
what game do you want here? Because I'm not even gonna say expect, but what game do you want here for sure?
um, well, I kind of figured Dread's going to be here in some way,
Right.
shape, or form.
Hmm.
Probably a little bit on Prime 4
Okay.
if they
So
got
you just
anything to
want
show.
you want some footage opposed to
Yeah,
like a okay, gotcha.
yeah, and then a release date of 2029.
On the Switch too.
Yeah,
That possibilities, bro. Like
yeah,
possibilities.
yeah. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, probably something Metroid. I would like to them at least acknowledge Bayonetta, because Kamiya kind of put the
Yeah.
ball in their court,
Yeah.
and he kind of outed them like, hey, Kamiya made it seem like the game damn near done.
Was done. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how he made it.
and he made it seem like that, and he's like, look, we just waiting on them, or you could just give us Astral Chain 2 and I won't say nothing.
I'm cool with that. Like
Yeah.
I love Bayonetta, but what they did with Astral Chain,
Yeah,
I can go for number two.
yeah, I can go. Yeah, I mean, like, look, hey, if you want to give us Astral Chain 2, I'm not gonna complain.
Right. And let my character speak, because obviously they both got dialogue. So
I hate when they do that.
why is my character on mute, but then the sibling can speak, but then when I swap, they can...
Yeah. Like, so you pay the voice actor.
Right.
Anyway.
Just to say nothing if I select them. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, since I'm having so much fun with Cruise and Blast. Hey, Miss K. Hey, Gwen. How y'all doing? Because I'm having so much fun with Cruise and Blast, I really would like to see all of them, all the Cruise and arcade games.
Oh, I would love to see
all of them. I want all of them back. And I hate you, Jack, because I'm gonna get a wheel because of you.
That's what I do. I make people spend money. That's my job. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, got to, because I mean, they actually have, from what I've heard, because I haven't had an opportunity to try them, but you know, they released those 2 Mario Karts racing wheels. Yeah, and they got like the kid version, and then they got like the more pro version.
Yeah,
I've heard the pro version is actually pretty nice.
That's the one I want.
Yeah.
So that's the one, because that's the one with everything. What's up, 8Ball? How you doing, man? We doing good. Just getting ready for all this. We're getting ready for the inevitable Twitter backlash. That's going to be hilarious.
Yeah. Because I mean, think about it. Right now, Nintendo, the Direct itself, break Twitter. Smash reveal, break Twitter. Yep. And then let's say some sporadic game pops up, breaks Twitter. Like, Nintendo could really shut it down right now.
Yeah. I'm just here. I'm here with my popcorn. That reminds me, I gotta go buy some more popcorn. I'm here.
Oh, I got some. I got some skinny pop sitting in the closet.
Yep, and boy, when it comes down, when it comes down, the haterade is gonna be hilarious.
Look, you already know what time it is.
Yeah,
but I mean, for me, honestly, and I'm gonna just keep it open. I'm expecting my 3D Donkey Kong to be here. I need my 3D Donkey Kong.
You know what? I'm surprised that Nintendo hasn't pulled the trigger on that, unless they just couldn't get it to work the way they wanted to.
To me, and this is just, random thoughts, I think because there were so many introductions as far as new characters within 3D, do they own the rights to all those characters, or is it just Donkey Kong and Diddy, and of course Funky and Cranky?
I don't know. I don't know. I want to say yes, but I don't know, because we don't know what them contracts look like.
Right.
Remember, they had that cartoon show.
Yeah.
So they had, and some of them, I think, one like Funky was for the cartoon show at first.
Yeah, Funky was. Yeah, he was for the cartoon.
Yeah. So I mean, that horrible ass rap,
bro. Hey,
we need to have Common do a freestyle for the Donkey Kong rap.
Hey, look, as long as it's urban, we're good. We're good.
Hey, look, we can get Common, Outkast, get them up. One of them to do it.
Good and well, Nintendo not reaching out that far. They'll get a K-pop group before they do all that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it would be funny just to hear like Good and Mob do a Donkey Kong song. That would be hilarious.
That'd be cool.
Awesome. That'd be hilariously awesome.
But yeah, the music has to be right. But honestly, I don't. As long as they don't do a collect-a-thon situation, I think that's what killed the first one. It was just way too much going on, which Banjo-Kazooie ended up perfecting in the back end along with Conquer. But honestly, I'm still waiting for that, because I mean, they've gotten 2D down pat. Like, 2D alone for a minute, and then let's go back to 3D.
Well, you can do 2D while you're working on the 3D.
True. Yeah. You can do that. If I get a 2D with the announcement that there is a 3D, cool. Yeah. Because honestly, I'm not going to be one of those guys of, hey, there's an anniversary, why don't you say anything? Obviously, you don't care, because you got too many games in the same year of anniversaries.
Yeah,
it's just way too much going on.
Let's see, because this year it was supposed to be Zelda, Metroid, Kid Icarus.
Because I think Donkey was 40 this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Donkey's 40 this year. Yeah, like it was too many. Like
too much.
Yeah, Mario got it, but Mario got it because he's freaking Mario.
He holding Nintendo right now. Yeah, like that's the face. You got to take care of him.
An Italian plumber from Brooklyn is the face of a Japanese company
that do mushrooms. Yep,
and never works on plumbing.
And when you think about it, the mushroom aspect goes along with the whole costume thing too, because he just likes to do costumes. Yeah, he's weird. Like he's just
and he's an avid golfer, avid kart racer, sometimes a doctor.
Yeah, so that lets me know he's not lazy when he's on these shrooms. He's active.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, personally, I kind of want Mario Strikers to come back because I love that soccer game. That's like the only
Don't get
soccer
my
game I
hopes up.
loved.
Do not get my hopes up.
I'm just saying, like, dude, it's funny because like I have so many good memories of like the weird Mario sports games, like the 3-on-3 basketball,
Yeah,
which made no sense, but
which
I
I can
was
do
here
without.
for it. Yeah,
I can do without that one.
but I was here for it because it didn't make any sense, and I was
Right.
here for, and yep, can't forget about tennis.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't all. He
Yeah.
is an active drug user. It's just
Yeah.
that's just what he is, and
I mean-
that's how I'm going to title Mario for the rest of my life. He's an active drug user.
I mean, look, dude. Anytime you play golf, speed rush style, and
Hey.
that's the part that everybody's playing.
Just high. That's it. Let's hit the ball and run down the course. And that's
and if you in front of me, I'm gonna do a super move to knock you all the way out of here. Take this bomb. Like,
yeah.
what kind of Looney Tunes mess is this? And I'm here for
it. Andre tells Mario is the Jamaican of fictional Italian people. That pretty much, yeah. That is Mario in a nutshell.
I'm missing Living Color.
Yeah.
The Jamaican
but they wouldn't be able to pull it off. They couldn't.
Yeah, no.
They couldn't. I think the only time they'll be able to pull it off after watching the Miss Pat show, which is pretty funny. They would have to put it on something like BET.
Yeah.
Because they let Miss Pat get away with everything on there. Jesus. Yeah. She does any and everything on that show.
I miss good variety TV.
Yeah. Before everybody got emotional.
Yeah.
They feeling. Yeah. Unfortunately, that won't ever come back.
Yeah, because I really do miss the parody music videos. Jim Carrey and Kim Wayans was fools.
Oh yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say. I'll leave it at that.
And sometimes it was better than the original song.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give it that because I like Jim Carrey's version of Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. Still to this day, that's my favorite.
The shooter flew off. Like, okay, dude, that's wild. That's too wild.
I love it, man.
Yeah, people, we waxing poetic over here about the early 90s.
Yeah,
some of y'all don't know nothing about that.
Early 90s TV, man, you can't beat it.
Some of y'all really don't know about that. That actually brings me to something. Because we both are wrestling fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need Tony Khan to stop hiring people because I want that video game to come out soon. You keep bringing people in, and I'm like, bro.
And that's the thing. It's like they're not missing anybody because didn't they say CM Punk's going to be in there too?
Yeah.
So they had this plan well in advance, or they just going to do DLC. Because I mean, honestly, I think it's doable considering the fact that they've made it very clear this is not going to be an annual thing.
Yeah, so, which is good.
Yeah, which is good. Do this as like a generational thing, possibly, but never annual.
Yeah. That way you can at least update rosters via DLC and all that stuff. Because I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a Stadium Stampede match.
You think they can pull it off?
Yes, I think they can pull it off.
Because I was actually looking at some. I'm always looking at the history of video game YouTube channels, and I know they were looking at the history of wrestling games and TNA. I didn't even know they had the what was it? It's not called like the look.
Was it the lockdown game? The
I think so.
With the 6-sided ring.
Yeah, and they was able to pull it off, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. You know what? That reminds me, Def Jam Vendetta. We need it.
Who's gonna do it?
Good point.
Because you remember when they trolled everybody and was like, "Hey, if we get to 1 million, we're gonna announce something."
Cool. When they were trying to pick out the city, and a lot of people, I think it was like Atlanta, Miami, Vegas, and was it Oakland?
Oakland? Yeah, I think so.
It was like 4 cities because they were trying to. Yeah. Oh, looks like we're starting.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, people. Yeah, we got to go through our regular COVID. Y'all take this seriously, please.
You're gonna see this for the rest of your life, man.
Pretty much. All righty, let's see what you're talking about, Nintendo. Make us proud. Or pissed off, whichever comes first.
I'm proud either way.
Smash Brothers?
I think so.
Nah.
Monster Hunter?
Raptor. Oh, so they doing the whatever the new thing is for Rise. What the hell is that?
Rise gets so much content, bro. In such a short time, too.
What demonic? Okay, nuke it from space. Sunbreak. Oh,
DLC.
so it's a full-on DLC.
Yeah. Damn, I got it going.
Okay, so I gotta
my
finish
damn
it.
game.
Okay, so I gotta finish it. All right, that's a reason to finish it. I like Monster Hunter Rise. I know some people hate it, but I like Monster Hunter Rise.
Now
It's
I gotta
required to play this game. Yes.
I gotta go into storage and find my damn case.
They stole the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yep, they did.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Speaking of that, they need to do a partnership with Yu-Gi-Oh!
First trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak.
Got a few monsters that you can put in that game.
For Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Mm-hmm.
Our friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter.
If that's a level, that'd be pretty cool if that's a level.
I mean, it looked like it will.
And although not touched on in the trailer,
why do I think that's a blood moon from Breath of the Wild?
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022.
I'll do that.
Please stay tuned.
You know what, Gwen? That's a good point. It is a Castlevania crossover.
All right.
So where's Simon Belmont?
Batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh, you know they'll come with a skin. Because, they did it with everything else. So they might as well.
Rush got a skin.
Or at night. It's almost time.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this is coming out.
In the Mario Party Superstars game, along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it. Travel between two islands and Yoshi's tropical island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser.
Okay.
Party day and night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players.
Lord.
Oh,
Need a
that's
break
cheap.
From boards?
That's cheap.
Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses.
Oh, nice.
Players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival.
Nice. I like that.
Cooperative multiplayer tag match.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, my boy's going to love this,
7
man.
courses available. All boards and minigames support online play. So invite family, friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime.
I wonder if they're going to make us have 2 different copies or if we'll be able to play
on the Nintendo
as long as somebody has a copy.
October 29th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'm pretty sure they'll make a statement before that.
Right.
A new RPG.
Because if not, then I'll just buy 2 copies and give it to my kids. Possibly have to do 3 because they both got their own Switch.
Oh, the voice of the cards. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Your traveling companion is a quiet monster. Yep, this anime.
Yeah, Gwen, you're right. That game has gone kind of quiet.
A fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon for honor and fortune. Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns, and environments. In this fresh take on tabletop RPGs.
Oh, okay, never mind. This ain't for me.
Card battles.
No, because this kind of reminds me of what is it, Hearthstone?
Yeah. Yeah, nah. I like to play my collectible card games in real life, not digitally.
A spellbinding experience.
Some of these card games have so many rules to them. Like, I'm confused.
Yosuke Saito is about to unfold.
The artwork is nice, though. I got to give him that.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Voice of Cards. The Isle Dragon
Roar. Oh, dang, he's coming out
on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Dang, that's
Pre-orders
quick.
And a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I'm good.
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories. Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder case in the groundbreaking role-playing adventure.
Sorry, gents.
The final
Hey, no problem, man.
As you interrogate people and uncover
So
clues,
I take it no Smash announcement yet.
Nah, you just missed Red Eyes Black Dragon and Monster Hunter.
Your behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses.
This white boy.
I know people that love this game.
What sort of
I just can't get into
will you
it.
become? Disco Elysium, the final cut, launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical version
everything in
of the game
October.
will launch early 2022. Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I mean, October looks like it's gonna be a live month.
Warriors, Age of Calamity.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish getting the nunchucks. I mean,
this is one that I said I was gonna pick up and just never did it.
I actually like it. I mean, it's a giant what if, but I like it.
Right.
Oh, this gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well. Yeah.
The King of Hyrule must not fall.
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
Okay. Uh-oh, Naruto.
Okay.
Naruto. You about to summon.
Yeah, Gwen, I haven't played it either, so I try not to get spoiled.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. This is like gonna be interesting though if that's a new store, new expansion. That's gonna be... Oh God, no, not him.
Ooh. Look like it's still CPU bound because there's a lot of slowdown there.
Yeah.
Dude, what you expect is Omega Force is the freaking engine.
Yeah, that's their Dynasty Warriors engine.
Yeah, that they refuse to upgrade.
You just take the SIMD on the CPU and don't run it on the CPU. Like, it's a simple fix. It's a simple fix.
They refuse to do it.
It's like it's chugging too.
Why is there a Final Fantasy Mario Kart game?
They trying everything.
It's straight Mario Kart 8 at this point.
Inside items. Collect these throughout courses to cast magic like
they could just be in Mario Kart 8 though.
Yeah, why just be in Mario Kart?
Acquire magicites of the same element to cast.
That's where it's at. I'm trying to get my dollars too.
Where in the world is Kefka at?
You know what? If this is on Switch, they'll probably make a good decent check off this still.
Yeah.
It'll be on sale a couple times and then that's it. It'll blow up.
They need to fix this. I know that much.
As well as local and online multiplayer.
Okay, at least the Chocobo got inline skates.
Yeah. So is this an actual Chocobo racing game or no?
It looks like it is.
Determine the racing champion. Chocobo GP.
Yeah.
Chocobo GP.
Nintendo Switch next year.
Square Enix.
I can see it.
What did you think?
If they come out in January, they ain't gonna make no money though.
We showed
We're not getting that. As long as Mario Kart 8 selling, we're not getting a 9. This is not
no. But we knew that anyway though. Like when they decided to say they were gonna do a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like it was a wrap. Like they were just like, look, we're gonna come up off Wii U and then
Sakurai presents video on October 5th.
Oh, so they're not even doing it here. They're not even doing it here.
Oh, you know you're gonna get it. You know you're gonna get that trailer at the end. You know you're gonna get that trailer at the end.
Maybe we ain't get that at the beginning. So
yeah, the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh,
I hope you'll check it out.
October 5th. So that's what 2 weeks.
Next, please take a look at this.
So maybe it won't be here.
It may not. Yeah.
Just to kind of do a final, we show you how the character plays at
Splatoon.
And then the character gonna drop that day.
No, that'd be crazy. Yo,
all the servers gonna crash.
Good old Splatoon action. Yeah.
This is Splatoon, man. This is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, this Splatoon. Let's go.
Yo.
You can tell by the writing, unfortunately. You can just tell by the language.
Wind Waker 2.
Why does this look like Kingdom Hearts? Like Kirby.
Oh yeah, Kirby. I forgot about Kirby. Yeah, the Kirby game, the Kirby announcement, the leak.
So
Yeah.
are we finally getting a 3D Kirby?
Yes.
See, if Kirby here, I'm getting my Donkey Kong. I'm getting my Donkey Kong.
So did Team Sora do this? Is the question.
Oh wow!
If Retro did it, we're definitely getting a Donkey Kong.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Okay, so clearly not Sonic Adventure 2.
Nope.
The most powerful version of Majin Buu.
Hey, but why he just walked past the Splatoon area though? Is that just a cameo or like because that was Splatoon writing?
Yeah. Unless that team's doing it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And they're kind of mixing in like the Epic Yarn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mix.
Why am I getting Super Mario Odyssey vibes from this?
You should.
Yeah. And watch what I tell you. After this reveal, the world looks empty.
Oh God.
Oh, you know it's coming.
But it looks like he's on Sonic Heroes rails though. Like it's like pick one of these 3 paths.
Right. I mean, being the first 3D game, I have no idea what direction they're going with it.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's Donkey Kong for sure.
Forgotten Land, so that's got to be sometime next year then.
Look, man, it's a 3D Kirby game. It's a must buy.
Yeah,
it's a must buy.
Yeah, spring.
It ain't too many of those.
Spring, okay. All right.
Yeah, it said 2022 for everything they're about to announce.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Spoilers, sorry.
In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves.
It says Nintendo will publish a Chocobo game too. That's what Twin TGB said.
From a past civilization.
Oh, Miss K in the chat. I see you.
Yeah.
It does look fun though. I ain't gonna lie. That does look kind of fun.
Yeah. I mean, Kirby games are always good, man. Like even the quote unquote easy ones.
Right.
Next, we have this to show you.
Come on.
Please take a look.
Come on, DK. Where you at, baby?
I can't snap like him. He holds his finger out like this. I can't do that. I hold my hand away.
Yeah, I can't even snap with
I can't do that. Like they do this. It's crazy.
Animal Crossing?
What more can you add? You can add a lot to the game, but
my wife has been looking for mad updates. So
Animal Crossing Direct airing in October.
I don't get the whole announcement for an announcement thing.
That's weird.
Since its launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game has been enjoyed by many players around the world.
We know.
Trust me.
New free content will arrive.
30 million in 1 year? Like,
that's disgusting.
Setting records.
We will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October. In it, we'll go over the content in more detail.
So we're getting a Smash Brothers reveal and Direct,
Please
and we're getting
for the air date of this presentation.
Okay, all right.
But Animal Crossing always because free DLC.
Yep. And then you're definitely in October. You're probably going to get a Pokemon Direct as well.
Yeah. Because Pokemon Company do it themselves.
Lots of fun.
2 games. Hold up.
4.
Oh, okay.
Content is coming to the Mario Golf Super
Hey. They already added New Dunk City.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I think they already added New Dunk City.
Yeah, they did.
Dish out tricky shots.
Like my son is begging to play this.
Competition.
That's the only thing everybody playing is Super Rush.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best mode.
Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents.
Wow, really?
Bro.
Really?
And that's awesome because that's like one of the best characters in Super Mario Bros. 2.
Right. Will come swinging in as a free software update later today.
Nice.
Okay.
Man, I need to get my storage.
What's this?
Get my games.
What is it? Epic Mickey? What are we doing?
Nah, they're not doing Epic Mickey.
Okay.
Oh, Magical World.
Magical World.
Disney characters.
Yeah, I'm good.
A lot of people slept on Epic Mickey though.
Man, Epic Mickey was great.
Yeah.
I didn't play Epic Mickey 2 though. I didn't touch that one yet.
All downloadable.
Epic Mickey, the first one was just that was crazy good.
That was stellar.
Disney Magical World 2.
It was Epic Mickey and Kirby's Epic Yarn. They were games that didn't look like they were what they were.
Star Wars game is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh no!
Blast off!
Wait, what?
What? KOTOR?
Jedi, droids, and
Hey, so this is the port that that team did. I bet.
But time out. See,
even though they work with Aspire, like
your choices.
I don't like stuff like this because remember they pulled this stunt with us on Mass Effect as well. To where it's like, hey, we have a bigger expanded one coming out to these other consoles, and you get the old one. Yeah. So I don't know if they've updated this. I would like to see.
It don't matter. It's KOTOR, bro. Like
I love it too.
It's getting bought. It's getting bought.
Humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns people into the undead.
If they do Jade Empire 2, though?
Dying Light 2, Stay Human. You'll need to master both.
Oh, this is a cloud version. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Open world action RPG. Explore alone.
I'm gonna need y'all to get the game out first. But
that looks like it's gonna hurt.
Why we can't just pay to port this though? Why we gotta do
cloud versions?
Your decisions will shape the story, but they'll also have consequences.
And if you do the cloud version and you can't pay for Microsoft Azure, there's no point. Because Resident Evil 7 hurts.
Take the prequel on the go.
That game hurts on Switch. It hurts so bad.
Scavenge for supplies.
I think Control is like the only one that I played that actually ran good for me.
Control runs well.
Yeah.
Dying Light 2, Stay Human, cloud version. Launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th, 2022.
Miss K saying Kirby looks lit.
Yeah, it does.
Dying Light, Platinum Edition.
And then, of course, you know it's going to get extra content on top of it, too.
Yeah. For free.
Wait, so Dying Light Platinum Edition is the original game, right? And that was ported to Switch, correct?
Utility.
So
they're talking about it.
For Liberty.
Whoa, what is this?
Project
Triangle. Yeah.
Presented in stunning.
Or is it getting a new name? Or is it just
Nintendo's Game of Thrones?
Your actions will lead you to a riveting story
basically
that changes face.
Man, that game starts off foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. They murdered so many people.
That's the best demo I played in a while. But then I liked Octopath Traveler's demo too.
In February of this year, the game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback. These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals.
Thank you.
Camera angle controls.
Thank you.
All it was is them. They took this game and they just said, "Okay, let's Fire Emblem it," because that's what people said.
Yeah,
basically, in this,
More details are now available on Nintendo.com.
As long as they make the actual combat faster,
will launch
because that was another thing. Like,
March 4th, 2022.
Whoa, got a release date. All right.
Wow.
Orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Man, that shit's bulk.
Yeah.
File my divorce papers now. Between Metroid and this, and Jesus, man.
I've been seeing a lot of crying about this game, and I've been trying to stay away from it.
I'm loving everything I see.
But there's no spoilers in it, though.
Yeah,
like
that's why I keep hearing people be like, "Oh, it's spoiling." I'm like, I don't know. I'm not watching nothing.
I love what I'm seeing.
Because
games that I know I'm going to get day one, I just don't watch any content on it.
So if this game is anything like how, because it's a 2D Metroid, right? The majority of the story is going to be told like how Super Metroid was told. You got to play the game to see.
Yeah, you got to play the game. You don't have a choice. Like half this stuff that people complaining about, they ain't gonna. Yeah, you're getting piecemeal.
Like the story in Super Metroid, there's no text. It's all interpreted based on how you play, and then once you start getting close to the end of the game, you see.
Yep.
So,
you know what I do want to see though? I do want to see one of them Chosen Warriors just like annihilate one of them Emmys. I do. I just want to see it.
The most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy.
That's a person to fear right there.
Yeah, the freezer of the Nintendo universe.
Literally.
Confirm whether the deadly X parasite still exists.
It still does.
Figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark.
The narrator sort of kind of sounds like Frieza now that you mentioned
it. What's so crazy is she has the last Metroid. And she is the last Metroid as well.
Yeah.
And organisms. Remnants of the mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once
called the Chozo were Egyptian?
I saw enough of that in Metroid Prime. Like, I was just like, they just legit temples and everything.
Life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game. Be sure to view the other.
I do love these Dread reports.
You want to prepare yourself for the
That's kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles X, how they did their videos lead up to the
Metroid
release.
Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'm with it.
Already pre-ordered.
hey, so y'all in the chat that follow me on Twitter, tell everybody else this is what I do. Because for whatever reason they think I don't put out video. I'm like, if y'all just watch this channel, you'll see me on here. I release the videos and nobody responds. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm here.
We'll be adding a new membership plan.
There it is.
What's the new content?
Part of this new plan's content.
Oh, N64? Yeah,
N64. Yeah,
let's go.
Then you're gonna get a controller. Can I get my mystical ninja?
So Destiny is humble now. She's okay. That's the only thing she asked for.
That's also,
25 years ago. I think this system gave many players their first 3D game.
Oh, we're gonna get
whoa, Sin and Punishment? Okay.
Yeah.
Multiplayer action.
I'm gonna need an N64 controller though. I'm sorry.
But see, all the Wii U owners are gonna be mad because they paid for these games.
Play online.
Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
Genesis?
Oh, so they doing virtual console.
Okay.
You can play a collection of games from the system.
Hold on. So Sega was cool with this?
Where else they gonna put it out?
At this point, they have no choice.
Yeah.
Whenever,
good point.
Good
point.
Sega's the one company that's like, we gotta give it up.
Include all elements of the base Nintendo.
Okay, can I get a dream? Can I get a Dreamcast? Can I get a Dreamcast?
You gave it up on Wii U. Can we get TurboGrafx 16 too, like we did on Wii?
Yeah.
This is Nintendo Switch
Expansion pack. Ironically, with the 64 expansion pack.
Expansion pack. That makes sense.
This new membership plan will be added in late October.
Okay.
Is everything coming out in October?
Everything.
Is it going to be an additional cost, or what are we doing?
You already know.
Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan.
How?
We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time.
Okay. All right.
Exact release date and pricing information.
There you go.
For
Pricing
now,
information.
However, we'd like to announce the games that will be available when it launches.
Ocarina of Time. Okay, that's all I need to see. Win back. All right, cool.
Oof. Win back.
I like all of these, but I need my mystical ninja.
Genesis games.
Bro,
okay,
Gunstar Heroes.
Hey, Shinobi
Golden
3.
Axe.
More Nintendo 64 games.
Shinobi 3, man.
Zelda, Majora's
Shinobi 3 is a business.
and F-Zero X.
Shadow Dancer was good too.
All right, y'all saw F-Zero, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Pokemon Snap.
All right, people. Y'all been complaining.
Is Pokemon Snap going to use the Switch camera?
Furthermore, we've prepared Nintendo 64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style.
Good.
I want to feel that stick. Ooh, and it's got the red.
That's
spot.
nasty.
Ooh.
Nasty.
I might have to cop those.
Pre-order. Pre-ordering.
They ain't bad.
Pre-order.
Pre-order.
I want to feel that stick though. I want to feel the stick.
You know it's not gonna be like the original one.
I don't care.
But you gotta say original though. Like you need it loose. You need it loose. I need it.
A few more
As long as it ain't made by Mad Cats, we good.
But a Mad Cat sticks, bro.
There's play in these collections.
Uh-oh.
I still want to see
what
people
collection?
struggle with those controllers though.
Oh, Shadowrun. Okay.
Meets fantasy
Okay.
in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs.
I felt like I was the only person that played those.
You were.
I've always heard about them, but I never played.
Yeah, Shadowrun's pretty good.
Fantasy creatures have come back to life. Immersive branching narratives. Skill-based character growth.
Yep. Skill tree was nasty.
Tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy. Launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay. Yeah, Shadowrun 2 was a business.
The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula continues.
Yep.
Oh, the event.
Castlevania.
This was leaked as well.
Together 4 classic Castlevania games.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, that
Dracula
Rondo of
X as
Blood,
well.
Rewind.
Yes.
That Rondo of Blood, baby.
Will also
TurboGrafx 16.
Fight against evil. All
Was that
regional
Aria?
versions of each game as well as a gallery mode with never.
Oh, that was
before seen
Aria of
artwork
Sorrow.
are
Yeah.
included.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Castlevania Advanced Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later
Ooh.
today.
Today?
Bet.
An almighty classic returns.
Altered Beast?
Okay, Nintendo.
No, that's
What is it?
that's ActRaiser.
The classic
Mm.
Super NES game ActRaiser returns
Yeah.
on Nintendo Switch. Now remastered.
That's
in
what I'm talking about.
As the Lord of Light.
Oh,
Almighty
snap.
God. Only you can save mankind.
Okay,
Square showing up.
They don't remade ActRaiser.
You'll wait
Okay.
What are we doing?
Okay.
in the side-scrolling
Okay.
action phase to liberate the
And
land.
ActRaiser soundtrack was the business.
Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your path. Then
Okay.
cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
remember
up
this
to you
part.
to decide
Can we
which
also
structures
get
to destroy
Turrican?
to make
That's
way
all I
for
wanna know.
yours,
We can
creating
get
a
Turrican.
flourishing civilization.
What the?
As you do
I was
so,
not expecting
your powers
ActRaiser.
will increase.
That is awesome.
Both
It's
phases.
not. It's never a game to expect. It's especially remastered. Like,
They're like, hey, Nintendo is popular now. All of the old franchises we're bringing back.
Yeah.
New stages
Smart.
and new boss battles.
because this is not selling nowhere else
Mm-mm.
No.
ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later
today.
today.
I like
God
this.
dang, man.
This they dropping heat, bro.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just throw my wallet in the pond in the back.
This is how they win. They're just like, it's available today. Like
Okay, what the hell is this?
Undertale.
Oh yeah, they got a chapter 2.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even finish the first one.
Hey man, that final boss was kind of horrible.
I've watched
Right.
people see that final
So-
boss, and I was like, nah.
So how
Oh,
much?
so you get a party now.
So how much you want to bet Kenny Omega is gonna cosplay as one of this on the Halloween episode of AEW Dynamite?
He will. He will.
Remember he did Sans?
Yeah, he did Sans. Yeah, he did. I was done when him and what's his damn tag team partner name? They came out as Ryu and Ken.
Oh yeah.
I was done.
Chapter 1 and 2 later today is free update.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Hey.
Finna get that reel, that sizzle reel.
Yep, about to get the sizzle reel. We got about 10 more minutes.
Hot Wheels on.
I will.
I don't care.
My godson might like that. Live in the aftermath.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't know
Lord.
why people. I don't know why people are hating on this because the gameplay looks like Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Well, they don't want to. They got to hold the L because they just been playing Persona. And they ain't really played Shin Megami Tensei, which is the true root of the franchise.
Which they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. They ain't following.
Room Factory 5. I know Vicky gonna love that.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's people that are in love with Room Factory.
So yeah, I'm trying to get the misses on that too. I'm trying to.
There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi-san.
Oh, me.
Oh shit. Here we go.
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Oh, of course.
Okay, what the hell he got?
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination
Oh,
and
okay.
its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing.
What is Mario looking like?
Animated Mario.
I want to see a trailer.
Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing.
Oh, cool.
Ta-da!
Whoa!
Bet.
Oh, snap. Okay.
It will be released in theaters in holiday 2022.
Whoa!
The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later time.
Okay.
It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action
That's
on
cool.
the big screen. But
He done
today,
already seen
I
it.
also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be
Yeah, Miss K,
voicing
I'm
Mario
digging
and
that
his
shirt. I got to
friends
get
in
me
the
one.
movie.
Yeah, that is a nice shirt.
First,
Chris Pratt is gonna be Mario.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Oh, not Star Lord.
he's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie.
No, I
I mean, it's animated, so
Yeah.
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 Next, Princess
Oh,
Peach
okay.
will be played
Who
by
the hell she
Anya
is.
Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
She's
see
a
a
pretty good
very
actress.
spirited
She's pretty
Princess
good.
Peach. Mario's
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
I'm still like, why you just can't put Charles Martinet in there, man? And just make him
True.
everybody.
Jack Black as Bowser.
I gotta see this.
Okay, I gotta see this.
I gotta see this.
Performance by Jackson.
Jackson.
The comedian Keegan.
I told y'all I told Black. I told y'all I told it was Black.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. So he gonna be in the game. I mean, in the movie. Okay.
Played by Seth Rogen.
Oh, so they doing some OG stuff.
Humorous Donkey Kong by Seth's son.
Donkey Kong gonna be high.
And of course, Charles.
Here we go. He gonna be Wario.
Voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters in our games over the years is also involved.
Well, they ain't
Gonna
gonna
put him in the movie, probably.
They ain't gonna say what he is.
Wario.
Wario. Yeah.
He gonna be Wario.
We also have
Cranky Kong.
talent joining the film.
What is going on?
Oh, they're spending some bread.
Yeah, they spending money because Kevin Michael Richardson ain't
That
cheap.
is all I can share with you today. About
Wow. So it's not just strictly the Mushroom Kingdom.
Illumination
No.
and Nintendo.
Okay.
We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and I myself am enjoying a creative process that is a little bit different from making games. It may be a while until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look
So basically, we're
forward
probably
to
not getting that first trailer until March.
Back to you.
Yeah, probably.
I want it later than that because
It'll fit the window, right?
Mario's Adventure, jumping into the world of motion.
You know they're gonna have a Nintendo Direct for that movie, right?
They will.
We'd like to show you this.
They probably have a trailer that you can only download on Switch too.
Which I'm down for.
Let's go.
Platoon.
Let's go. Oh, so we floating in the air now.
Yo, I like this.
Why they in the projects? Why they in the projects though?
Hey man, gotta be in the hood, man. Brownstones.
Anyway.
Why the hell they in East Point? why they in College Park?
Bro, we got vehicles now?
Yeah, I noticed that. Wow.
Okay.
Hold on, so you could
launch from anywhere now?
Oh, so it's back to Wii U. Yeah, it's back to Wii
U.
I saw that sign. It said 285 on there. I saw that.
85 South.
Oh,
hey, how he get fur though?
Yeah,
I know, right?
City upside down.
I tell anybody, if you think you're good at shooters, play the storyline of Splatoon 2.
Bruh.
I guarantee it will give you the business.
Splatoon 2 is that work.
Like you can spend like a whole lot of time on that story because you're gonna lose a lot.
I will say, I think the end boss was easier than the first Splatoon though. But the rest of the game, like you can get work.
Yeah, you get work on the first one, on the first boss. Now the question is, are we gonna have another DJ?
Need to.
They gotta have a new DJ.
Yeah.
Splatoon got their own language. Threw some of it inside of a Kirby game. Okay.
Are we gonna get like 2 new hosts?
I wonder who it's gonna be. Oh Jesus, what are we doing?
Return of the
Mammalians. So maybe they'll be the DJs.
Probably. And here we go.
I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious.
Hey, he's got a blooper on his jacket.
Into humanoid form.
That's not a squid, I don't think.
That's
a squid. Yeah, that's
is it a squid?
A little phone.
Yeah.
Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in
the Bronx.
Blacksville.
Oh, that's a hood, bro.
Brownsville.
Brownsville,
New York.
A place
Blacksville.
by advanced.
I mean, they got
such as squids.
They got braids now. Oh,
Several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture.
Saw them kicks though.
Turf
yeah,
appears to be a
I
popular.
know Nike mad as hell. I know Nike mad as hell right now.
They're just like these are Jordans, but not Jordans.
They do a partnership. Puma did it with Sonic. They do a partnership with Splatoon.
Adidas did it with Dragon Ball.
To have undergone a major shift with the existence of.
I give me some Splatoon shoes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
In the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Oh, they still there.
The appearance of mammals appears to be the theme of story mode this time.
Calamari.
What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished?
You know, that is a good point.
Yeah, it's just those cats.
It appears that there's still a lot to uncover.
That's
But we'll
crazy.
continue with our research and keep you updated once more results.
Yeah, because it's only
become
2 damn
available.
cats. That's absolutely right.
It's a small one and a big one. That's it.
Splatoon 3.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, really?
Okay.
Kamehameha.
Hey, he all in.
Fusion high. All right.
My man is all in.
So, what did you think?
Day one.
I think you need to give us a release date.
Yeah. It's scheduled to release in 2022.
Okay, yeah.
Please look.
So is it gonna be a summer game again, like the first game? I guess.
Probably.
I would like it, like for it to do
This
that.
is the last
I wonder how they're
trailer
gonna do
we
the
have today.
multiplayer though.
Please
With
take
the
a look.
you know how you went on the ships to
Oh,
get
yeah.
those bigger battles. I wonder what they'll do this time.
Just don't have platinum. Here we go.
Bayonetta.
Let's go. Bring that chick back. Bring that chick back.
My bad. Astral Chain 2.
Nah,
that'd be great
with
too.
this graphical style, it looked like Bayonetta.
Yeah, it's like Bayonetta.
What the hell?
I take that back.
Hard to tell.
Because Bayonetta's always had like that little blurry effect. On
Yeah. How would this be Astral Chain though? This is way too far in the past.
Yeah, that's way too. Yeah. That's.
It's got to be her.
And then I'm looking at the font and everything else.
Yeah. Ghostbusters?
What are we doing?
Can she transform now? That'd be crazy.
Okay, that dude just. Well, they're not gonna be in part 2.
Yeah, what is happening right now?
Hey. Yep.
Oh yeah. Saw the purple. Saw the purple.
She got the
Oh
costume
no,
on
that's
now?
Lappy?
what?
Hold on, they doing blends.
Lappy?
Ain't no way in hell they doing blends.
They gotta be.
They doing blends for sure.
And yep, there she is.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what?
I'm like, are the Wonderful 101 gonna show up?
Yo, they tried it. Cause they was like, oh, Astral Chain, but nah.
She got a new gun.
Okay.
And a new hairdo.
Okay.
I'm unfashionably late.
Yes, you are.
But I'm ready to give you everything you want.
It look like
Release
that look like
later
it is
today.
Astral Chain spot though.
I'm telling you, they had to go back and rework it. I'm pretty sure they did.
Release date later today.
I wish they would. Really.
What is happening right now?
Oh, I'm all in for this.
I'm looking at the left side because we never had that before.
What the?
So if she's in purgatory, then was Astral Chain in that same purgatory?
I would
That would make sense.
I would like to have them crossed over like that though.
I mean, she legit saved Lappy. Like, I don't understand.
I'm still trying to figure out why in the world did her legs get severed in that first trailer we got.
Yeah.
You can control this. Watch. I knew it.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Yep. Kaiju battle. Kaiju battle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is getting bought day one. This is getting bought day one. I might double dip and buy physical and digital.
I mean,
what was that game that they were supposed to release on Microsoft? That Platinum was supposed to release? They got canceled. The Dragon.
something.
Scalebound.
Dragon.
Yeah, it's Scalebound. So this is
probably Scalebound.
Oh man, come on, give me something.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I want Platinum to make a Godzilla game.
Bro, the buildings were warping.
Oh snap!
The buildings were warping.
Okay, now y'all can shut up. It's next year.
Yeah.
Give me all of this.
Virgil?
Like, who this?
Or was it the
Do you
little
think
boy
it's
from the second one?
Yeah, you think the kid grew up?
I think so.
Because he's like a god.
Yeah. 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game will launch next year.
It's probably gonna be early next year too.
We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters.
Of course we do.
Oh yeah, just let me know when I can pre-order.
For today's Nintendo Direct.
Physical.
I'm getting both.
Well,
Andre said she cocked Twin Tails hairstyle. I'm like, yeah, everybody robbing Twin Tail, man. You get no respect.
Yo.
I mean, she should have been in Smash, but that's neither here nor there.
She French and black. I'm still in that,
bro.
Okay, so
yes, it is Miss K. Woo.
I would say let's talk about the entirety, but screw all that. Bayonetta 3.
No need.
So I don't want to do the fanboy war thing, but we got ponies out here looking at Sony events and saying that they are even remotely close to this caliber, and I can't even. Nah, it's not the same. It's not the same, my G. It's not the same.
Can we all just make sure to let Baron Black know that he doesn't have to
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. He's good.
So Baron Black, I hope you're all right, man. So you should be happy now.
He's like, I need something from Bayonetta. I'm like, bro, it's fine. Like the game is not going anywhere.
It's not going nowhere, dude.
We can't show it because Nintendo says you can't show it. Like they're publishing the game, they spending the bread, so no, you can't show it. Like,
yeah,
right.
What do you expect?
Do y'all really think that one of them twins gonna show up in Bayonetta 3, man? From Astral Chain. I'm sorry, you got Lappy in there.
I mean, if Lappy
literally Lappy's in there.
It really looked like she was in their environment too, even though they had soldiers from the early 2000s in there for some reason.
Right.
That was kind of weird.
I mean,
they might do like a cameo situation. I mean, because you think about it, Bayonetta is in Wonderful 101.
Yeah.
And then, because honestly, you could have a cutscene to where a whole bunch of stuff is going on, and then they kind of show it with the rest of the soldiers and just shoot at some of the monsters and then just disappear off screen.
Or you can or they can have something where they show up with a Legion. Because I'm sorry, if I get the kaiju battles, if I'm getting kaiju battles,
I mean, at that point, I'm expecting Travis Touchdown to show up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus. And then when he says it, I'm thinking Beautiful Joe. But okay.
Bro, she's getting the monster that looks like a Legion. She has to at this point.
Yeah.
Oh man. There it is. Bro. I didn't get my Donkey Kong, but I got Bayonetta.
Hey, Miss K, you are right. Very happy with this.
Yes, very
happy with this.
So, should I say it again?
Yeah.
Switch Pro?
Yeah.
Switch Pro? It was announced, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure, y'all.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
With all these games, it makes it a pro. Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course. Switch OLED over here, like just crushing people's dreams. And I'm just like, they're not Microsoft and Sony. They don't do that. They're like, we want to make profit off hardware.
Exactly.
We don't know what y'all doing, but we want to make profit off of hardware. So
that was
okay. So we got Bayonetta 3 Triangle Strategy, which looks way better. Hopefully they do like they did for Octopath Traveler, give us another demo so I can see if it gets fast. Because one of my main complaints was the camera and the fact that those battles took forever.
Way too long.
Yeah. So if they made a way to shorten them battles up,
to speed it up, yeah. I mean, all they did was they just took all the extra bonuses and features that were in Fire Emblem. They're just like, hey, all this stuff made the battle better, so let's do that too. And then that was it, really. Yeah. So
I don't think we'll get another demo, seeing as they gave a release date. I don't think
they're ready to go.
Yeah.
And I think that game will be awesome because all they got to do is stick to the story like they did with Octopath, and we're good. Mm-hmm. It's already dark as fuck, so we already know.
Yeah, dude. Like, man, you played that demo the first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes of the demo, 8 people died. I'm like, God damn.
and then later on, you get to decide who lives and dies. Like, that's a whole nother.
That's what they wilding, boy. So let's see. January, you better not come out because you're not making no money.
Nah.
I don't see you making money in January if you out here. I don't see anybody making money. If Kirby would have came out against Pokemon, that wouldn't work.
Do you think Microsoft and Sony knew about this? Because Best Buy magically had stock today for both of those consoles and had people standing in line.
They had already.
Yeah, but
said
I got
that
the notification
was
earlier.
Yeah, that notification already went out. So,
and I'm like, y'all got this stuff available, but you don't have it available for the PS5 digital. That's the one that I need, and I can't get it. I have the physical. I need the digital, so me and my son can trade. And you won't give it to me. It's so bad.
I'm at Sony at this point. They're doing a lot of backtracking. So
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they're starting to see the light that digital scene is still not ready. As much as people purchase it, they still like options.
But it is a lot of players out there that are, especially for those consoles, for Xbox and PlayStation, like digital makes all the sense in the world because physical doesn't mean nothing on those boxes anymore.
It doesn't.
You got to install them anyway.
The imagery is what gets everybody. So
I get
it's like,
real estate in the store. Yeah,
right. I went and I bought something at the store versus downloading, so I still feel like I own a copy of the game,
even though you don't.
You don't. It's a license, literally a license, and then they can change it at any time.
So, okay, so we got 3 directs possibly in
October alone.
In October, we got Smash October 5th, which I'm pretty sure that character is dropping that same day.
Yep.
Animal Crossing, which as our good buddy Day One always says, Animal Crack.
And this is clearly the best selling game in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Fastest selling game in the last 10 years. So
remember, we supposed to boycott that though. Remember? It was supposed to boycott.
What was the reason behind that boycott?
I forgot what that one was.
It wasn't N64 Trees. That was Pokemon.
That was Pokemon. Yeah, I forgot what the reason was. The reason
was the island tied to the system.
Oh,
that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
bruh, whatever. Like, there's so much to do in that game. Like, my wife's still playing. Like, it's like a year later, she's still playing. And once I tell her that there's more stuff, she's gonna be like, "Oh!" And then she's gonna go because she's in the middle of another game now, and now she's gonna go right back to it. So it's only a matter of time.
Animal Crossing, boy, they do it every time.
Animal Crack.
And this is how you look at EA and say, "How stupid are you to have not dropped The Sims on the Switch as of yet?" You literally
they ain't gonna make no money.
Open lane.
She would not. So she would not have bought Animal Crossing if Sims was on the Switch.
Right. I'm telling you, there are some diehard. Because honestly, this is something I didn't know existed. When I was watching somebody play The Sims, they had like a 3080, and I was like, "Well, I want to see Sims tricked out." Hadn't played it in a while. Everybody in the comments was like, "I did not know The Sims can look this good because everybody's playing it on a bare bones PC." It's just they're not used to that. Even my aunt, like, she went and bought a laptop, but she thought, okay, I just got it for the minimum specs. She doesn't care about the maximum. So when they see that it can load fast and things have detail to it, they flip the shit about what Sims can look like. So yeah, Sims would have been awesome on the Switch.
They could have, on a dedicated gaming hardware platform. Yeah, definitely. And it's built for it too. And it's like, I didn't understand. First of all, I didn't understand why they skipped it on Wii U. That would have been a perfect system.
Perfect. EA.
EA they just don't want money, man. Like, and at that point, you could just say, okay, well, the Wii U doesn't have that good of a market as far as like they don't have a big user base or whatever, right? But we're gonna get whatever we can of their user base if you put Sims on there because I'm fairly certain with good marketing that system would have sold 4 million. That would have sold 4 million copies on Wii U. I'm fairly certain.
Probably more than that. It would have been more than that.
They have a keyboard and mouse to where you can use it with the Switch because I believe that could function like that now with keyboard and mouse. Yeah,
and Wii U supported keyboard and mouse anyway. Yeah. So it's just USB. You plug it in and it goes.
I mean, look, there's 2 companies that we all know were allergic that can be allergic to money: EA and Capcom.
Well, EA likes money. It's just they like to get it in scummy ways. They don't like the legit way. It's just like we rather get from you a scummy way.
What's up with Activision? What Call of Duty could have been on Switch by now, and it's there. You can't. There's no excuses.
Shadow. They're using the Bandai Namco approach.
Yeah, they're killing me. And I don't want to hear the excuses about people saying, "Oh, well, the engine can't." Bruh, they ported all of Modern Warfare to Wii in 480p. The entire game The whole ass game they reprogrammed so it could work in 480p on Wii with 88 megs of RAM. Are you gonna tell me that
there has to be a
a 720p game can't run with 4 gigs of RAM on Switch? What are we doing?
To be. I think honestly, and this is not an excuse, but I think this is going to be Activision's excuse: memory.
And they have even more of it on Switch versus, again,
if they dumb it down,
480p on Wii with 88 megs of RAM, 88, and now you have 4 gigs. Like,
Shadow, I think you're missing the point, man. There are no zappers on the Switch.
Okay, touche. And I know the newer Call of Duty games are, they're bigger file sizes and all that, but they won't be bigger file sizes if all your texture sets are smaller. So if your texture set is 720p or 540p or whatever, if you want to save on battery life or what have you, it's low to 360p if you wanted to. If you look at Xenoblade and some of the other games, so then your RSS don't need to be that big. So therefore, your file size isn't going to be
that means I have to do work.
Go figure. Shadow, you mean that thing they did with Witcher 3?
Shadow, we are not our names are not Panic Button, it's Activision, okay?
Why can't we just do a cloud version? Why do we gotta actually build this game?
We're not Grizzo, we are Activision.
They kill me. But all the workarounds they'll do to make it work on Xbox One versus PS4, and I'm just like, but you could have did those same workarounds on one more platform. But it had Nintendo on it, so you said no.
No, Shadow, you got to understand one very important thing. We trying to be cool, and
right.
This is what we doing. This is what we doing.
We're doing the cool crowd.
Yeah, we in the cool crowd, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Have you not seen our work getaways?
What is up with like investors somewhere have to be like, okay, if y'all gave us all these excuses for all these years, and we're looking at all these other games that are selling really well on this platform with all these millions, close to 100 million users, y'all got to stop with all the fuck shit. We're not going to believe it anymore. We can't believe these teenage lies anymore.
Well, see, here's another problem. See, you're thinking that a bunch of millionaires that don't game care about that.
I mean, they care about the bottom line, so they're like, they're looking at that Switch money, like,
But what Sony and Microsoft going to show them is not that. They're going to show them, look at all what we made on here, and Activision with the Call of Duty franchise can actually say that.
Yeah, I guess, and then since they operate more off revenue as well instead of profit, that's probably more. They made this much in revenue, so they think that their investment is going to be bigger,
and it's not. Right. It's really not. Yeah. Now, as long as they can still get that yacht and pay for their trophy wife, whatever, they don't care about all that. Yeah. So
that's third wife for the year. Yeah.
On the business side of it, that's why that happens. Because like these guys, they are not gamers. They are now. Back in the 90s, the investors were gamers.
Right. Yes.
These guys were actually gamers. Now, no, they're not. Like the guys at EA, they ain't gamers no more. Activision, nope. The only company that probably still do have some kind of maybe have some gamers on their board is probably Ubisoft. Probably.
Yeah, I think I answered my own question too. Nintendo doesn't operate on quarterly profits; they operate on annual. Right. So these guys, they want to answer it quarterly.
Yeah,
and Nintendo's not going to give them those answers. So they're like, nope, throwing our hands up, we're done. So
that's nuts.
Yeah, but that's how business is.
But my thing is, who made that decision to say, "Hey, forget Nintendo, let's go mobile"?
Because the mobile platforms, they still operate. They operate on how profits go here in the United States. They might have the Japanese March to March cycle instead of the July to July cycle or what have you. But they still operate on quarterly profit. So you got a shareholder in Apple or in Samsung or whoever is making handsets at that point in time. They have a U.S. division that's stronger than the Japanese division, and they're sending out dividends for all the investors like at a quarterly basis, like pronto. So they're like, we'll stick with them. So which is why
half the time you'll see a port from one of those come to the Switch like a year and a half later.
Yep.
Which
And
is
you're like,
crazy.
it's finally coming to Switch, and I'm like, but not really. You just
No.
ported handset code to vomit. Like
all I can say is they're leaving the lane wide open, and if somebody come take it, they ain't got nobody to blame but themselves.
Yeah. Which is why a lot of companies are trying to, you see a lot of companies trying to, hey man,
they're
Nintendo,
trying.
we can because EA started to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting there like, and you see Nintendo prove them wrong again and again. It's like, oh, nobody plays shooters on Nintendo stuff, and then they're like, well, we'll make our own Splatoon. Oh, millions of copies. Oh, we.
Yeah.
According to y'all, this should flop, and it's cartoony too. This should flop.
And
you're not killing people.
And it's a post-apocalyptic world that's actually fun to be in.
Right. And I mean, like I said, EA doesn't get off the hook either. Because I mean, Battlefield, you can find another way to make Battlefield and put it on the Switch. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to have like a 128 player pool, but you can definitely make it work.
The funny thing about EA and Activision is they got enough employees to actually have a team dedicated to each of the consoles. They
used to have one. Tiburon used to be it.
Yeah, Tiburon.
But they were so good making the N64 versions of Madden that EA was just like, y'all just make all the Maddens now, and that's it.
Yeah.
So that's how crazy it was that their Nintendo division was so good that they're not doing Nintendo no more. So it's just
like they go, so we just not even gonna try. We're cool.
And then they got rid of most of Tiburon anyway because Tiburon started doing all the arcade games. They were doing NBA Street and all of them. So
and knocked it out the park.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I don't know. Where's Tiburon, man? Or at least where the people of Tiburon at?
Yeah. The majority of those people are probably gone now, but yeah.
So let's see. I'm gonna have to get Knights of the Old Republic because that's just
off GP.
Yeah, that's just because
I'm still playing that on OG Xbox still.
I really wish they would bring Jade Empire. I wanted Jade Empire too, but
what is going on?
Playing that on OG Xbox.
Yeah.
It's not licensing now because it's all Microsoft now.
It should be. Yeah.
It's all Microsoft now. So really, at this point, I don't know what it is. They just need a developer to make it, I guess. And it was. But at this point, like I'm wondering if BioWare still has some of the rights to the code.
I don't think they do.
That'd be interesting.
Because I remember when the original two left, that a lot of that went with them. I don't think they have it. I really don't think they have it. Because if they would, it would have sold. It would have been so. Because that would have came up 10 years ago.
Microsoft would have been ported that by now, though. Something got to be going on. It's got to be something. I don't like. That's just a no-brainer at this point because it's not a property, so they don't have to contact Lucasfilm or nothing like that. It's literally just them. So that's strange. That's a strange situation.
One hitter on Xbox and it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really strange.
So let's see. Knights of the Old Republic getting that. Bayonetta day one. That Kirby game.
Man, that might be day one too, bro.
Yeah, I need to see more.
Yeah, but that's probably gonna be day one.
That's the first 3D Kirby since when? Like,
and it's the first one?
I thought this
because unless you want to call
Air Ride was technically 3D, so
yeah. But
and there was supposed to be a 3D Kirby for N64 too, but it got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled. That got canceled because people thought it was coming to GameCube, and it never.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the first 3D adventure.
Yeah.
Kirby game. Yeah.
So I might have to pick up that Kirby day one.
The controllers, I gotta get those.
Yeah, I gotta get a controller.
Yeah.
So, because I'm not playing Ocarina without my 64.
Like, you can't buy a new Nintendo 64 controller anywhere anyway. So that's like the closest thing you're gonna, and it's gonna have a USB port on it, my G.
Yeah.
I use that on anything.
So the only question now is, are they gonna do the GameCube?
If they're gonna expand the way that they're expanding, I think it's going to happen. But it probably won't happen in the Switch life cycle.
No,
it'll be whatever the successor will be.
Right. Because we're looking at 20 a year now. It'll probably get bumped up to 25 to 30 a year with this expansion pack if you want to roll over. But as far as GameCube, to me, while it would be cool to put it on Nintendo Switch Online, I still say release those as something separate.
Release it,
yeah.
I think what we're looking at now, I think Nintendo's working their way up to be at parity with Sony and Microsoft at $60. By the time they do $60 a year, provided that PS Plus is still around,
right?
Because I mean, right now Sony's going to have to match what Microsoft is doing with PS Now, and if they do that, then that means they're probably going to have to make PS Plus go away the same way that Microsoft was trying to get Xbox Live Gold to go away, but I won't quit. So, but if Nintendo opts to go for that, hey, let's do this $60 a year type situation or whatever, they had the potential to just say literally everything that was a virtual console on Wii U, whatnot, we can have on there at a subscription cost. And go from there. Because they already operating with the deep cuts for N64. Like,
well, let me ask this. And Gwen, you brought up a good point. TurboGrafx 16, since they put Genesis on there, is it a
TG16 is coming?
Is it out of the console? Is it out of the realm of possibility for Dreamcast and Saturn and them to show up?
This is the thing I brought up because we always talk about that. I talk about this with people on Twitter as well. That 6th generation, the biggest issue with them is licensing. Yeah. Like everything in those games, they constantly got, whether it's music, billboards, or anything, is just riddled with licensing.
And that's why you go 5th generation and lower, because you don't have to worry about the license. And then most of the consoles that were CD based or whatever, it was Redbook audio, but none of it was encrypted, so you didn't have to worry. You can kind of bypass a lot of that, and you can rip it all and then just reuse it for whatever emulator that you're running. 6th generation was the start of encryption. It was the start of digital rights management. It was the start of licensed music. So
they kind of had to.
Because I mean, honestly, you think about the most of the Dreamcast games you want, they're going to have to be altered. Because like even when they re-released Crazy Taxi, when they changed the music,
they got to change the music.
Feel right. It just didn't feel right. I mean, and then you think about
thinking about it. If I'm talking about like GameCube, for instance, I ain't got to worry about that on the Nintendo side.
Oh, you really don't. Not for Nintendo, but now, if you're talking Dreamcast, you
got to worry about that. Yeah,
because I mean, you think about it. If I tell you I'm dropping Ready to Rumble, and more or less I'm going round 2. If I'm going round 2, I can't give you Hillary Clinton. I can't give you Bill. I can't give you Shaq. I can't give you Michael. I can't give you a lot of people. So,
you can find a way. You can find a way to put Michael in it now. You have Afro Man show with one shiny glove.
Yep, that's one way to do it.
Some strings, but I mean, there's only a handful of games, and my thing is, don't open that can of worms if you can't give me everything.
If you can't give,
and that's one of those things where you get to the point where you never get Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You only get Punch Out with Mr. Dream at the end, stuff like that. It's just.
It don't feel the same.
Yeah, it doesn't feel the same, and I get it because people did buy that version of the game thinking Mike Tyson was in it, but it's like once you
technically he was
I mean he was in the code. It's just whatever.
You could call him that.
Yeah. So it's like, why would you? I guess my thing is when you do something like that, and you know that you're doing it for a big function, like you're. Basically, this is you're finally rebuilding your network infrastructure, right? You're about to switch, figuratively speaking. You're pun intended, I guess. You're about to switch to what the Nintendo network was supposed to be, right? You're about to expand it and go for what have you, and then whatever your new console is going to be all about this, and you're going to have all this stuff up front. So that means Nintendo network, eShop, all that stuff is going to be all embedded, and then your virtual console, what have you, Nintendo, whatever online will all be part of that going forward. Why wouldn't you bet the bank on it if you already got to spend the money for the infrastructure? I guess that's kind of what I'm not going to do it if I got to pay for these server farms and all this, and I know that I'm not going to get a proper return on it. So I'm going to spend as much money as possible to get this licensing done for these titles if I know they're going to net me back significant profit for that. Like, if people want to come on there and that's their goal, they're trying to get people to be there, and that's going to be their profit motive. So make that library as attractive as possible and spend whatever you got to spend to make it as attractive as possible, because nostalgia is there and people are willing to pay for it. We saw what happened with Star Successor, and like people went out of their way to buy this game that they only heard about because Japan.
Yeah.
So I feel it's gonna happen.
And then they will put in Smash as but yeah, we just need to know that. So
yeah, I mean, then also too, I mean, we look at where NES, Super Nintendo, now 64, they're implementing online.
Yeah,
and that's something that was not in these original games.
That wasn't there.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, I would be remiss if I did not say anything about ActRaiser. Damn you, Nintendo! You hate me and my wallet. So
that was secretly the star of the show. Secretly.
And the sad thing about it is, once again, releasing later today.
Oh yeah, that was
all I had to do was hear the music. I was like, oh, that's ActRaiser, my G. Like that is.
Because at first, when you first saw that first shot, it did look like Altered Beast. I'm like,
yeah, and I was just like, what is happening? And I was like, I saw the camera spin. I said, oh, that's Mode 7. Oh, that's ActRaiser, my G. That's.
Now it would have been funny if they would have said Bayonetta 3. You know what? Since the cat's out of the bag, later today.
Oh yeah.
I'd have been like, what?
Bayonetta later today, and then just.
But see, the retailers would have been pissed off.
Yeah.
Then you have a whole Sega Saturn thing all over again. Like, hold on, what the hell?
Online would have crashed. Crashed.
You gotta have a billboard, but that's something Sega would do though. But this is Sega and Nintendo, and Nintendo's like, no, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
So now, quick question. I know this had nothing to do with the Direct, but this is something that possibly could have gotten announced in a Direct. How y'all feel about this Bluetooth situation now that it's there?
It was always there.
I mean, I know it was always there. Now that you can use it, excuse me, for headphones.
Did you notice the crickets?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the people that were complaining,
quiet.
Nobody celebrating and saying, "Yay, it's finally there!" Right?
Like they did, the content creators did their videos, but outside of that, no one went hoorah because now it's well, I can't use my microphone.
So, yeah, so we're just gonna move the goalposts every single time. Obviously,
that's the way to do it.
And even if it was there, so we was capable of this.
Yeah,
like because it was the first console with Bluetooth in it, right? So it was capable of this long time ago, or what have you. It launched the Friday before the PS3 launch, so technically it was the first console to launch with Bluetooth built in. It was capable of that. Nintendo's like, no, this shit's wide ass open. It's a private area network, and anybody can do whatever on it. And what we want to do is keep our IPs to ourselves.
Yeah.
And a little known to them that there would be a Twilight hack, but they definitely didn't want to repeat that on Wii U and Switch. So they're like, nah.
I mean, if you got that many exclusives, you would protect them mugs depended on it because
Sony and Microsoft don't care.
They don't care. No.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm like, I completely understand why they did that because, like, once again, Shadow, me and you, we know this. It's way too open.
Yeah, well, I thought for sure.
Too open.
I thought for sure I would see more hatred videos for the simple fact that they've limited that you can only have like two controllers, two Bluetooth devices paired at the same time, and then people were having some lag issues when it was connected. So I thought for sure I was going to see a lot of hate videos just to get some views clicked up.
The other thing too is, as I've told people millions of times before. Playing on PlayStation and playing on Xbox Live, you use their chat system and you will go to Discord and Skype.
Yes. Yeah. It sounds like absolute like so 360. And as much as people talked about it, oh, it's so great, it's so great. There are times where I wish for the old Xbox Live from the original Xbox voice because 360's voice, even in voice chat when you're not playing the game, when you're in group chat or whatever, I'm like, man, this audio quality is absolute garbage. Like, and it's just horrible. And then people had the nerve to talk about. They had the nerve to talk about the damn app for Switch, but I'm like, that's a dedicated app, and that voice is crystal fucking clear.
I don't talk on phones. I don't talk on phones.
You don't talk on phones, but your phone is next to you the entire time you're playing the fucking game.
Never.
Tell me it ain't.
Phone next to me.
Tell me it ain't. And then you make that conversation, they don't want to say, I just. So real talk, you ain't never do that. You ain't never be on FaceTime and be talking to somebody while you playing a game. You never, not never.
That's literally what my kids do now. They have FaceTime where it's staring at the ceiling, talking to That's all they do.
So, and if it's not FaceTime, you're using Discord or whatever, or Duo Skype. Or whatever you got, Skype,
Hangouts, chat, whatever.
You can try anything
because like me and Shadow, we were playing. We had like a good round of games going on Killer Instinct, and the audio kept cutting out.
Mm-hmm.
We got off of it because it kept cutting out.
I had echo issues.
We We got on Hangouts then.
Yeah, we got on Hangouts. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, and this is something I pay for.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, when people were complaining about the phone, I'm like, it's a phone.
Yep.
You're supposed to talk on it.
This literally the thing it's built for, and you're like, no, I only do that to tweet. Like, how? So you bought a communication device to not communicate?
I mean, but when you really stop and think about it, because Shadow, I know you into this stuff too. I literally saw everybody on Twitter talking about, well, if you're on Android, I don't want you FaceTiming me. I was like, that already lets me know that you don't even know how this shit works, because you have to send an invite for them to even FaceTime.
Yes.
So that's, like I said, it's still that whole narrative of I'm gonna buy the most expensive thing, but I barely use the features that it comes with.
My head hurts.
We just tested it before I came in here. That's what I took my break for. We were testing doing FaceTime with my mom, who still has an Android phone. God bless her. So, but she
chose right. She chose right.
Because I'm going back. I'm getting my Note 20 Ultra next month. I'm going back with the SD card because I'm tired of this buying your memory. I'm getting my SD card slot back.
She chose wrong because she's with Android, but she chose right because she made sure she had a Pixel. Because what you don't do is buy an Android phone with all this bloatware on it. You buy the phone that Google made for you. So it is basically the iPhone for Google.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's, so I was like, she has that. It has a perfect camera for it. There's no other bloatware on there. You sign in with your Google account. That's it.
You're good to go.
That's it. You straight.
So
that's what I got. Okay, so Dark Boy had a question.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I am because it's funny to me. So, what are the chances?
That's a good question.
Online gets those good wrestling games.
It's not happening.
And the thing is being sipped.
As long as I get No Mercy,
you can't.
That man said No Mercy.
I'm good.
You can't.
I'm playing
because it has WWF on it.
You can't do it. Yeah.
You can't do it.
NWO versus the World.
You can do that. Well,
WWE owns that too.
They own it. They own it. Yeah.
Fire
Vince
Pro
owns everything but AEW and the Japan series.
Yeah.
Just Fire Pro.
Fire Pro.
That's all you get. Fire Pro.
Fire Pro. To be honest, I would love if they could, but yeah, we know that
would be awesome.
That would be awesome though, for real.
Jeez,
for real, that would be awesome.
I would buy 4 of those controllers just because.
Yeah.
And I have a 64 with No Mercy. Like,
yes. No Mercy is a bit. No Mercy is WrestleMania 2000. NWO versus the World. NWO was it World Tour? I think. NWO versus WCW World Tour. I think. Or was it Revenge? It was Revenge.
Revenge.
Man,
so Revenge had Wolfpack Sting.
Yeah. Those were the games, man. Woo. Plenty of hours.
Reason number 385. While I'm so ready for this AEW game.
AEW, man.
Because I want an Arcade Anarchy match. I want a Stadium Stampede match. I want a Mimosa Mayhem Challenge match.
And Aki is still developing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original director of No Mercy.
This is good. This doesn't get any better. But I mean,
and to know that you got dedicated people. It's not going to be an annual release, so they're going to continue to make updates, and they're transparent about the whole situation.
Yeah, they're transparent about it. That's the one thing I said. You can get mad.
I thought the action figures look pretty cool too.
Yeah, you can get mad at them for a lot of stuff, but they are being upfront and honest about this game because Kenny Omega is not finna have no cyberpunk situation going on.
Yeah,
he's not.
That's
2K better get to releasing. I mean, they better drop everything they can as far as wrestling, because if they don't, because I got a feeling, even though they took that year break, I still don't think they recovered as well as people think they did.
No, they didn't.
You say there.
Because it's releasing, because this new one's releasing in March. It was supposed to come out this year, but it got pushed back to March.
They need to just go ahead and hire back all the old developers from Vicarious Visions.
They're not gonna do that.
And then they can build another WWE team, and then they could just do that. And they're like, hey, we're hiring you guys back. Y'all are not doing 2K though. Y'all doing wrestling. Y'all cool? And then see what they say, but they go from there.
They too proud. WWE too prideful. They ain't gonna do that. They too prideful. They're not gonna do that.
Castlevania Collection is $20.
Are you see it?
Yeah.
All right, man. We got okay. So I just want to let y'all know that.
So my wallet and the way it worked.
So
my wallet.
I just wanted to let y'all know we wanted to thank y'all for joining us tonight. We do really appreciate the chat. Y'all were awesome.
Yeah.
Please join us for the Wingin podcast on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna have a couple guests drop by. I'm finna go because I got a couple games to pick up. And yeah. So anything y'all want to pimp out?
I got one thing. Hey, it doesn't matter which kind you get. You just throw it in a PS5 and it works because the game runs in RAM. That's all I got to say about that.
Hey, you need a special PS5 Sony blessed holy water and divine dipped in God of War.
You could buy the slowest one and it still works. Gee, I wonder why that is. It could be the 16 gigs of RAM the system has.
Well, Mark certainly did say that, but Jack.
Oh man, I'm done.
Anything? Any other final thoughts? You good? Okay, so everybody, just remember next year go buy Bayonetta 3. Peace.
Thank you.
Catch y'all on Sunday.
Deuces.